Check this out. Is this beautiful or what? Do you know what this is? This was my grandmother's, my nanny's. It's a very holy piece, I guess. I mean, it's one of the old time ones that slides open. See that? It slides open. And I kid you not, this is a jar of holy water right here that was blessed by the Pope. Not this Pope. And not the last one, the one before that, because it was my grandmother's. It has also holy candles that you light in it. It's got holy candles. And there's like a rice paper or a cloth in here. I'm assuming it's, you know. But it was the one thing that I wanted when she passed away. And my uncle got it for me. Which brings me to what, this is a very important week, a religious week. You know, this leads up to Good Friday, you know, the Last Supper, Good Friday, the crucifixion, the resurrection. But this is what I want to talk about. Here, images. See this man, I mean, it's a beautiful cross. I love it. But this man on the cross, this to me cannot be accurate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look. This cross that man carried up the hill, through the village, through the town, and up the hill, weighed 300 pounds plus. 300 pounds. And I know he had help. After about halfway, but he carried that cross. After being whipped, tortured, thorns placed on his head and dug into his scalp. And when I say whipped and tortured people, I'm not talking about a movie, which can make it look, you know, terrible. I'm talking about real. Do you realize his skin was peeling off his back from the lashes, from the whip that was soaked in brine? Beaten, just torture. I mean, kicked and beaten. Still, and it wasn't a godly thing. Still, strong enough to carry that cross for the distance that he did. What I'm getting at is the image of Jesus Christ. This, you know, before we start the Holy Week, the Easter week, and I'm going to talk about Easter later, but, you know, me personally would think that Jesus Christ, when he was born, you know, from the time he was born till he left his parents, he was the son of a carpenter, the stepson of a carpenter. Now, carpentry work nowadays is pretty physical. Could you imagine what it was like then? I mean, seriously. You know, everything was done by hand. You didn't have electric saws. You didn't have electric, you know, I mean, everything was done by, you made your tools by hand. You did it. I mean, to me, it would seem he would be a pretty physically strong man. Young man. You know, and he would look at it, and, you know, the bodybuilders and people that work out, think about this. I know he starved for 40 days and whatever, but then when he ate, you know, muscle memory comes back. You know that. You don't work out for years and start working out again, muscle memory. So this guy also, not only did he do hard physical work from the time he was able to until he left his parents, when he did leave, that's all he did was walk. I'd like to see that six-pack. I mean, that's all he did was walk. And walk burns fat. And I'm sure he had plenty of muscle. So I think the guy was a pretty big dude, pretty strong guy. And I also don't think he looked like the guy in the white robe with the long brown hair, the beard, and the meek and mild. Dude, I mean, look at the people there now. They haven't changed. That's where he was from. The Middle East. He would look like them. Okay? We got Jeffrey Hunter playing him. We got, Max Van Sydow. Sydow, is that how you say his name? That's not Jesus Christ. He was a Jew. He was a Jewish man. Jesus of Nazareth. But anyway, it's my prized possession from my Nana. I love it. That was my little history on Jesus. All right, I could be wrong. Thank you.